Morning, my dear students. Today we discuss about the topic alkyl halides. So you know what is the meaning of alkyl and halides. Okay, alkyl halides. The general formula of alkyl halides is CnH2n plus 1 X. X is nothing but halides. Okay, what are halides? Halides are nothing but chlorine, bromine, iodine, etc. So alkyl halides are nothing but it is the derivatives of alkanes in which a hydrogen atom is replaced by a halogen atom. Okay, so these are called the alkyl halides because of their molecules are made of an alkyl group attached to a halogen atom. So nothing but one group which is attached to the halogen atom is called alkyl halides. See, alkyl, for alkyl group attached the halides is called as alkyl halides. Example, methyl chloride, CH3Cl. Okay, next CH3Cl means methyl chloride. Next, as it is same, ethyl bromide, CH3CH2Br. Okay, next propyl iodide. Okay, propyl iodide. Propyl means CH3CH2CH2I. So these are the examples of alkyl halides and they are represented as Rx. R means alkyl, X means halogen. Okay, or you can write it as CX. So next, classification is three types: primary halide, secondary halide and tertiary halide. Okay, primary halide means only one alkyl group is present to the atom. Next, secondary means two alkyl groups are present, and tertiary halide means three alkyl groups are present to and attached of a halogen atom. Okay, next, nomenclature. In nomenclature, first we have IUPAC name. IUPAC name is nothing but it is named as haloalkane and it chooses the longest carbon chain even if the halogen is not bonded to any carbons, and use the lowest possible numbers for the positions. Examples are nothing but chloroethane, iodopropane, bromo, 2-methyl butane. Next, what is the common name? So common name is nothing but it is named as alkyl halide and useful only for small alkyl groups. Example, methyl iodide, isopropyl chloride, etc. Next, isomerism. So here isomerism is nothing but it shows the chain isomerism and position isomerism. See, example, butane, primary butyl chloride or 1-chlorobutane. Examples, total we have 4 examples for the isomerism. So we check it out: primary butyl chloride, secondary butyl chloride, primary butyl chloride, okay, and tertiary isobutyl chloride. So okay, here while compound 1 and 2 illustrate position is isomerism compounds, then 1 and 3 present a case in case of chain isomerism. Okay, next, preparation we have so many methods. In that we discuss first method is direct halogenation of alkanes. Here direct halogenation of alkane is nothing but directly we are adding the halogens to the compound. Okay, example, isobutane. We are taking the example isobutane in the presence of light 120 degrees and bromine. Okay, this reacts with bromine and attached to the bromine we get tertiary butyl bromide. Next, addition of hydrogen halides to alkenes and alkanes. Okay, so here hydrogen halides are attached to the alkenes and alkynes. Alkene, example, 1-butane, alkene C, RCH2. In our place we are writing CH2 again. Okay, plus HX means hydrogen halide. We are taking hydrogen bromide. We are getting CH3CH2 CHBr CH3 2-bromobutane. We are getting alkyl halide. Okay, this is the alkene. Alkene reacts with hydrogen halide, it gives alkyl halide. Next, alkyne. So alkyne example is acetylene same with hydrogen halide, that is example HBr. Okay, and it gives first vinyl bromide. Okay, H2, see here one H is attached to this carbon, means CH2, and this Br is attached here, then we get CH2 CHBr. Example, then again we are getting the vinyl bromide, again it is reacted with HBr. This H is attached to CH2 and this Br is attached here, then we are getting CH3 CHBr2, that is 1,1 dibromoethane. Here addition of hydrogen halides to alkanes gives vinyl bromides and then gives 1,1 dihalide. Okay, next we have addition of hydrogen halides and alcohols. So what happens addition of hydrogen halides and alcohols? Okay, means nothing but one alkyl alcohol is treated with hydrogen halide, it gives alkyl halide. Okay, plus H2O. See here what happening, this X halide group is attaching here and this O2 will go out and this H2O. Okay, next example we are taking N-propyl alcohol, CH3 CH2 CH2 OH plus HCl. Okay, hydrogen halide. Okay, in the presence of zinc chloride it gives CH3 CH2 CH2 Cl. This Cl will come here and this OH2 H2O. Okay, next nucleophilic substitution reaction. This is a very important topic in our third unit, and this topic will come compulsory in your exam. Okay, so nucleophilic substitution reaction. When a substitution reaction is brought by a nucleophile, the reaction is termed as SN. S means nothing but substitution and N is nothing but nucleophilic. Example, RX plus OH minus gives rise ROHX. As I told here, example same it is. Okay, but here what happening, alkyl halide is treated with alcohol, it gives alkyl alcohol plus halide. Okay, so see example CH3Br we are taking plus OH. So what happens here, this OH will attach it to the CH3, means it gives CH3OH plus Br, nothing but bromomethane, and it gives methanol. Okay, so here we have SN2 and SN1. In nucleophilic substitution reaction there are two types, one is SN2 and SN1. So SN2 is nothing but substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. It is a bimolecular. Why we are calling bimolecular? Because here we are having two. SN1 is nothing but substitution nucleophilic unimolecular. Uni means one. So here before we discuss about this SN2 and SN1, you have to know about the kinetics and order of reactivity of SN. So you know what is the meaning of order of reactivity. Okay, next kinetics is nothing but depending on movement of its motion. Okay, what is kinetic? Depending on movement for its motion. Okay, so kinetics. Example C, we are taking methyl bromide plus sodium hydroxide, it gives methanol plus NaBr. So methyl bromide reacts with sodium hydroxide, it gives methanol. So here observation, what we are observing, okay, what we are observing is formula, rate is directly proportional to the substrate and nucleophile, means rate is equal to, we can write K, no? So substrate is nothing but this first compound and nucleophile is nothing but minus ion. Okay, so nucleophile is nothing but minus ion which containing the atom, means here Na plus OH minus. Okay, this is the kinetics. Okay, next conclusion, what we are getting the conclusion, alkyl halide it gives methyl bromide. Okay, alkyl halide it gives methyl bromide follows, it is a second order kinetics. So next example 2, RXN, R is nothing but alkyl halide nucleophile of tertiary butyl bromide with NaOH in aqueous ethanol solvent. See, tertiary butyl bromide 1 2 3 4 butyl. Okay, plus NaOH, it gives what, ethanol, plus what happens here, this OH will attach it to this and this bromine will go out. Okay, observation, what you have observed, rate is directly proportional to substrate and nucleophile. Rate is equal to K. Here we are writing what? Tertiary butyl bromide. Okay, then what is nucleophile here? OH minus. Okay, it is independent of OH minus, RXN. Next, conclusion. What is conclusion here? RXN with tertiary butyl bromide follows first order kinetics. Okay, next, order of reactivity. Example, we are taking alkyl halide plus nucleophile. It gives R nucleophile plus halogen. Okay, in every example which we are treating with OH minus, any nucleophile, it will attach to the alkyl group and this halide will go out. Okay, next, observation. For given nucleophile, reactivity of Rx was found to be, if it is a alkyl halide, then what? It gives the kinetics of RXN. First, primary Rx. If it is a primary Rx, then it will give second order kinetics. If it is secondary Rx, it gives second plus first order kinetics. If it is tertiary Rx, it gives first order kinetics. Okay, conclusion. RXN can be proceed by two different mechanisms, that is SN1 and SN2. So order of reactivity of Rx is SN1. See here, CH3 halide, primary, secondary, tertiary. If it goes like this, reaction SN1. If it goes like this, reaction SN2.